Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, those who rule well and learned this truth from. And salutation to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect. All right, as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, this is your brother Rakagabar. All right, and I would just be doing this lesson. All right, are we about to be looking at 2020? All right, 2019, 2020, the pandemic. All right, all over again. All right, dealing with this Hanta virus. Okay, because now they said they've discovered the first cases over here in the U.S. as well. All right, people got off that ship. All right, that I think it was sailing from Argentina and made several stops. All right, first I heard it was people was getting off in Switzerland, and next thing you know, they're saying that these cases pretty much are beginning to spread. All right, and this thing apparently has a 38 to 40% mortality rate. Okay, and brothers mentioned it at camp the other day. All right, that jab that a lot of people took damn near 6 years ago at this point. All right, which is crazy how fast time is moving. But that jab, a lot of it is it took time for it, whatever was in that shit, to mutate within people. Okay, so very well the symptoms people are beginning to experience, for all we know, could be a byproduct of that shit. But nonetheless, I want to do this lesson because I seen this article where they're already looking to develop a vaccine for it. Okay, a vaccine for this thing is already under development. Now, why would you have to develop a jab, all right, if you weren't planning or preparing, for another global pandemic, man? Because now this is apparently the strain that spreads from human to human. Okay, and we know these devils love to play with the narrative. All right, they, you know what I'm saying, but this is apparently the strain that can travel from human to human, man. So, of course, we're going to monitor this thing closely. But, yeah, this thing is they've already detected the first, reports over here in America. So, hey, it's looking like they about to do a round two, okay? But anyways, I came across this the other day. It was a tweet. It was an old X post, an old tweet. But it say a old X post goes viral. An account called I Am Soothsayer is going viral. In 2022 post, the user appears to have predicted the end of the C-19 pandemic in 2023 and the Hanta virus outbreak in 2026, which is where we're at. It said a cryptic post only reads 2023 Corona ended, 2026 Hanta virus. The tweet has gone viral and triggered widespread speculation and conspiracy theories. However, it is also believed that the post's origin from spam accounts, which operate by posting multiple predictions privately and then deleting the failed ones if one of the posts come true. All right. But anyways, it say this tweet is going viral from a user who created their account in June of 2020. The same month, they posted a prediction claiming the C-19 pandemic would end in 2023 and that Hanta virus would emerge in 2026. You see there, all right? And again, for all we know, the people who took the juice, this could be a reaction. This could be a reaction from that, man. A lot of people was just dropping. Okay, you had that sad sudden adult death syndrome. A lot of people was dropping from it. But for all we know, the mutation could be different in different people, man. Okay, they had all types of shit in that shit, man. All right, or this could just be a new thing that they weaponized, to really start claiming lives, okay? Because I forget the mortality rate of C-19, but this, again, is from what I've seen, has a 38 to 40% rate. Let's just look that up. Just, and you're probably gonna get a whole bunch of different. Okay, but yeah, the AI overview They say the hantavirus pulmonary syndrome has a high mortality rate of roughly 35 to 40% in the U.S., making it one of the most severe endemic infectious diseases. Wow. In the Americas, this rate can reach up to 50% for certain strains like the Andes virus. So damn, man, yeah, this shit is real. This the real deal. Okay, matter of fact, let's look this up too. Because yeah, it's already in the US now. All right. So this narrative is about to run with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? American passengers exposed to hantavirus land in US and French nationals test positive for hantavirus after leaving ship. Okay. Americans from hantavirus hit cruise ship arriving U.S., including one who tested positive. So, again, like I mentioned before, you know, this is the time, you know, around the time of the World Cup, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people are going to be traveling. Major spreader events. All right, June is right around the corner. So, this look like they about to lock this shit down again, man. Okay, and then, again, this is why I wanted to touch on this article. Because why in the hell would they be looking to create a vaccine for it if that wasn't the case? So anyways, it reads, scientists say a new hantavirus vaccine is now under development. According to a report from the Daily Mail, scientists are accelerating efforts, and that's the same shit they did with the C-19. Did they not? You know, accelerated it. They didn't even let it get through the proper, you know, testings and whatnot they had to go through. They rushed the shit out on you people. Okay, but anyways, it's a accelerated effort to create a vaccine for hantavirus following a daily outbreak aboard a luxury cruise ship that has already claimed 3 lives. The incident aboard the MV Hondius in the mid-Atlantic has thrust a rare but severe rodent-borne illness into the global spotlight. Okay, this is a rare, severe illness. Okay, with a crazy mortality rate. They say health authorities are now urgently working to contact dozens of passengers who disembarked before the full extent of the outbreak became clear, urging them to seek testing and isolation if needed. So there go those words again, right? Contact tracing, testing, isolation, okay, quarantine, 6 feet. See, it's looking like they're about to run that scenario all over again, man. Okay, and this will be a chaotic ass summer just for everything that's going on. You still got the war with you know, over there in the so-called Middle East right now, all right, taking place. All right, everything going on with that. Again, they got this June shit coming up, you know, which, hey, that's gonna be a lot of people moving around and whatnot. All right, and as it gets hotter, you know, more people gonna be active. So we ain't ignorant. All right, I'm gonna just put it like that, man. We ain't ignorant of how this devil move. So don't be surprised, man. They lock this shit down again.